during that discussion, ASEC Bebang of DA handling the Kadiwa was there. And we were discussing the fact that NFA cannot sell through their rice retailers. And then I asked, what if we used Kadiwa? Can NFA sell to Kadiwa? And the answer was yes. And that's why the Kadiwa representative through ASEC Bebang came here. And ASEC Bebang was saying, kaya namin pero konti lang yung aming Kadiwa centers. And then I further requested and suggested, will it be possible that instead of NFA having NFA rice retailers, it will now be Kadiwa accredited rice retailers so that NFA is not selling to the public markets, but Kadiwa is doing the task, but Kadiwa will be sourcing it out from NFA. And that was the discussion. Remember?
Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
please respond.
Opo, during the separate meeting, yun po
No,
yung
no, no,
suggestion.
no. I was referring to the
No.
Quintacom meeting. I will go to that separate meeting later.
We are referring to, and I believe si ASEC Bebang was referring to dun sa ating aging stocks na binebenta sa Kadiwa. Yun
Yeah,
po,
precisely,
229.
but we got the figures from you. And then ASEC Bebang was saying, baka mga ilangan kami ng tulong sa logistics. And then we even discussed further. I even had a motion, Mr. Chair, and that is on the records, that the poorest, the areas with a higher incidence of poverty be prioritized. And that's why my motion was to direct the Department of Agriculture to immediately collaborate between NFA, Kadiwa, and for Kadiwa to immediately identify Kadiwa rice retailers taking off from the abandoned list of NFA rice retailers duly vetted and to dispose or to flood the market with NFA or Kadiwa rice sold at 33 pesos per kilo because, as what NFA has told us, they were selling it at 29 pesos per kilo. Kadiwa, ASEC Bebang even manifested they will not charge anything and they will have a pass-on to the rice retailers. Kasi ang
Congressman
punto
Garin,
dito,
yes.
Mr. Chair, why will I have a motion and everybody, it was a long discussion. Ang tagal nun, paikot-ikot kung anong gagawin. So moving forward, Mr. Chair, to take off from that meeting, there was a smaller meeting with members of Congress. Initially, the plan was NCR, but we ended up, kasi ako nga ang sabi ko, teka, let's have pilot areas muna para matest muna. And we identified Quezon City and Manila. And the meeting was held yesterday with the presence of NFA and ASEC Bebang, and we were actually requesting, baka naman kasi December, mataas ang consumption ng rice. Can we request that the 25 million kilos per month be increased to 50 million kilos only for December and January? Because latter part of February, may harvest ulit yan, pwede nang ibaba. Para yung mga naka-hoard at naka-stock na mga bigas ngayon ay magsilabasan at a reduced cost. And the meeting ended very well. And the only problem was how can Congress help in terms of logistics? And they even recommended that we tap PhilPost. And we also did that. But later in the day, Mr. Chair, we were surprised na nagpalit ng isip si Admin Lacson by saying that maybe we can just have 5 million kilos because, if I may quote, he kept on going back to the fact that we need to amend the law first before we can play a role in the market price. Ang ibig lang po dito sabihin, Mr. Chair, tila hindi tayo dito siniseryoso ng NFA. That's why, Mr. Chair, much as I really wanted to be patient, tila hindi po maganda na yung sagot ng NFA noong mga nakaraan na Quintacom at sagot niya rin sa mga small meetings that happened yesterday at the office of the Speaker apparently suddenly change overnight. Anong
Mr. Chairman,
nangyari?
I think NFA Administrator Larry Lacson is quite reluctant, Mr. Chair, because there is a prejudicial question. If the pleasure of Congresswoman Garin was to accredit, Kadiwa centers, instead of having NFA retail centers, now she wants to outsource the retail outlets and expand the Kadiwa network through accreditation of, Kadiwa centers. Now the question is that allowed by law? So that is the
Yeah,
prejudicial
Mr. Chair,
question.
that was also thoroughly discussed after the Quintacom. And the answer was yes. We were just discussing about the absorptive capacity.
Yeah, who rendered?
My point here, Mr. Chair, is the fact that hindi ito isang meeting lang eh.
Yes.
Yeah, and
understand.
then at the end of the day, they will just say na, wag muna kasi malulugi daw yung NFA. And I think the problem here is, I'm not sure if they didn't want the 29 or 33 pesos rice. No? So,
Yes, whose legal opinion was followed when that discussion was made? I think Administrator Lacson, can you respond?
Pertaining to legal po, hindi ko po masabi yun kung pwede yun o hindi. Kasi I'm sure I will not say anything basta legal matters. But what I want to inform the honorable body is that hawak ko po ngayon yung talagang total stocks ng NFA. Lagi ko pong dala ito sa Quinta hearing. Ang composition po ng stocks ni NFA ay merong palay at merong bigas. That's why pag sinasabi ko po, 5.55 million bags of equivalent milled rice. Equivalent. Kasi po, yung iba dyan, palay pa. Ano pong reason bakit i-maintain po natin siya na palay? Kasi alam po natin yung labas sa merkado or yung bili ng DSWD, OCD, very limited po. For this year, 710,000 bags lang ang nabili nila. So, hindi po natin pwede as a diskarte, nagigilingin lahat at once na wala kang sure market. That's why ang sabi ko po, kasi ito yung data,
Mr.
ang
Chair,
ating aging rice,
if I may, that's my point. Because NFA is changing his answers
Yes,
now.
yes,
During the previous Quintacom, he categorically mentioned 25 million kilos. Kasi ang sinuggest ko, pwede bang ubusin natin yung 275 million kilos? And they said, hindi po, 25 lang per month. Now, the next question, the next discussion, Mr. Chair, already focused on discussion with Kadiwa. Kasi ang Kadiwa naman talaga, umiikot naman sila. And there's no law barring them from getting retailers, but this was a discussion. It's a short term. It's a stopgap measure while awaiting for Congress to amend the law. That was what was being discussed. And if I may, Mr. Chair, yesterday in the presence of the Quezon City and Manila Kongs, with the presence of Congressman Erwin Tulfo, yours truly, at the Speaker's office, the implementation mechanism was already being discussed with ASEC Bebang. At ang pinag-uusapan nun is not the projected. In fact, they were already talking about how many trucks are needed. Kaya nga nagkaroon, and I even mentioned, let's have a chat group for the implementation. And some of the congressmen were saying, can we have that within 2 weeks' time? And DA was saying, no, it's 1 month. And then the next step was supposed to be for the involvement of the mayors, because they can make sure that the market masters will identify the good and the behaving retailers, rice retailers. In other words, Mr. Chair, nagulat na lang ako nung ando dun na, kagabi, late last night, I believe, Admin Lacson mentioned the 25,000 metric tons per month, yan po